Hit it, Joe.
Howdy! Oh my goodness. Welcome back, folks. Hold on, I'm situating. I got the TikTok chair. I gotta put my legs out in front of me. There we go. I like this chair. This chair is good. What up, folks? Today, howdy. Today we're just picking up where we left off. Last time we started the beginning of our project, our sculpting project here. We are creating, if the thumbnail didn't give it away, we are making the phone from the Powerpuff Girls, but I'm making a version that you can enjoy tobacco products out of, and just tobacco products out of, you know? So we have the receiver part of it done, and so now I'm going to make the base to it, which is going to be maybe a little bit more complicated, maybe a little bit easier, who knows. But it'll just be more shapes that I got to put together, really. But the thing with the base is that, honestly, depending on how big I end up making the base, I may redo the receiver, because then, hold on. Hello? They hit the fucking Pentagon. All right, love you, bye. Anyway, depending on how big I make the base of the phone, I may remake the receiver, because I'm not like a huge fan of how I made my holes right there. I mean, I think they're all right. Should I not put my mouth on that? I shouldn't put my mouth on that. I just got lipstick all over myself. They hit the second tower. The second plane is hit the tower. So let's make our base, and my wonderful, amazing boyfriend had a great idea to make it like a little box so that I could store stuff in it. I think that's a great idea. Because a wise man once said, you could put your weed in there. So, but that's not what we're making this for. We're making this for tobacco products only. That was just for the bit. All right, so I have this lump of clay that I kept from everything last time. This is like dried up. Should I like... Panko's going crazy up there. Can you guys hear him barking? He's hollering right now. I'm gonna rearrange real quick. Oh, and to make sculpting a little easier today too, and to make it so that like I can maybe dry out my pieces as I'm working on them so that they don't have as much give, and I can kind of keep them in place a little bit. I have a weapon. I'm just kidding. This is a heat gun. I'm gonna... Ow, crap. Ah, I'm having cramps today for some reason, on and off. So like, the devil may take me at some points just throughout conversation today, just as a heads up. Ah! Okay. He almost took me right there. I didn't let him. It's like I got on my side. Let's flip this over. I'll worry about cleaning up the other side later. We'll just use the back side of it. Because it's still the same material. It's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I scooted you. Without your consent. I'm sorry. I'm going to scoot you this way though. Because you're in the wrong spot. No, don't look at that. Look at me. All right? Look at me. Punk ass. All right. So, welcome to my lair. We're gonna sculpt. I think I may make myself some more clay because I don't know if this is gonna cut it. So, excuse me. See, the devil's gonna take me. He's coming for me. All right. We've got our blob, our ball. Fuck it, we ball of clay. Throw that over there. I'm gonna take. I really hope this didn't dry. Okay, good. It seems to have stayed moist. Oh God, it's still very heavy. Remember, this is 25 pounds of clay. Uh-oh. It's a little dry. Hello. Oh, no. All right. Check this out. We're going to do this. Sit with me. Okay. Ooh, oh God. It's just... You know what? I'll take care of it. It's just going to happen. Where's my X-Acto knife? Oh, Pinko's going crazy. There it is. I see it. Ah. Ta-da! And then we're gonna just slice it like right here. Boom. All right. Wahoo! Anyway, I didn't start up our tunes. Let's start up our tunes. I muted our tunes. Thanks to the relaxed movement for this lo-fi jazz compilation. Copyright free music for creators. All right. Why am I holding my breath? Oh God, hang on. This is going to fall off onto the floor if I don't grab it. Shoop. Boom. You like that shit? And then I'm going to take the excess off of that. Boom. Nailed it. There we go. I'm just going to sit like this the whole time, actually, because this is actually very comfy. I could scrunch out. I need a haircut. It's getting too long. We'll see if I get one by the next stream. Oh, I probably won't. And then I'm going to complain about how long my hair is again next time. All right. Do I have a big rubber band anywhere? I don't know if I do. Because that I think would be great for storing this. I could just rubber band this plastic over it and then put it in like a bag and then seal that bag up. Because I do want to keep it away from the air so that it doesn't collect bacteria. Cramps again. Anyway, let's toss this back. All right, that's a heavy boy. All right, check out our slabs. Check out these slabs. That's still plenty malleable. Is this? Oh, yeah. All right. That didn't work. Hang on, God, this is so dusty over here. Dusty and crusty. I'll bring a rag down here this long weekend and clean up real good. All right. Knead it out so that the air bubbles are out of it. I don't know how long I need to do this. But it sure is a workout. Oh, I'm going to take my ring off. Hold on. I'm going to toss it into the bucket like we did last time. Boop. That's my wearable hug ring. Just two little hands. I got it from my mommy. All right. We have combined our slabs. Where's my money? Ow! Ow! Why did this have to start now? lovely assistant could bring me 2 Tylenol, I think that would be really cool. I'm going to make a slab. Boom! Oh. Beating the shit out of this thing. You know what? It's working. I'm gonna put the blade away if I'm gonna be using my arm to slam down onto this thing, because there's gonna be no blood in this sweat and tears, baby. My drugs! Hold on, muting microphone while I make drinking noises. Alright, folks, we're getting a Captain Fantastic hand reveal right here. I'm gonna have him knead out my clay like it's bread. Yeah. He's doing great. And this is very fun to watch. I'm just gonna give like a sports commentary. This is good content. Good kneading content. Hand stuff is hot these days. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
my god. I'm gonna beat it out into a big flat slab. Or flat slab though. So I'm gonna like hit it with the fucking thing a bunch of times. Here, I'll take my microphone away from my throat while I make swallowing sounds. What's up, gamers? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the shape.
The shape. Oh, that's the shape.
I think that should be good. Because I may make the base like a lot smaller than I had in my head. So I may remake the receiver. Well, we'll see. There you go. That's a good flat slab. Mwah. Thank you. I love you so much. Oh my god. He freaking got you guys. Did you see that? Hang on. Let me rearrange. Ooh, ow, ooh, ah, ee, ah. I'm taking, oh god, Jesus. Taking tick damage from these cramps I'm getting. Alright. Oy. He's so darn cute. I'm gonna beat this with a stick. Where's my beaten stick? Ow, god damn it. Why? Why is this happening now? I hate it. Oh god, Jesus. Alright. I see what you meant by that. Moving like that? Oh god. Where I had like a rolling pin kind of thing over here somewhere. I need a beaten stick. I think using my hands was good. I liked just pounding it. Just to kind of get it all in the same, and to kind of shape it out a little bit. Ow. All right. See that? I love looking up and just saying, huh? In the chat. All right. So if I have my nice flat slab. Okay. Here we go. I got my nice flat slab here. Fucking got him. One of those. Uh, all right, so let me look up a picture of it real quick. I'm gonna wash my hands off. All right. Let me look up a picture of it. Can I like do an on-screen keyboard? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So it's got like a shape like this. All right, hold on. Ow. Okay. So it has take away whiny. All right. So it's got kind of like a this. So the two sides of it would be, well, okay, so there's like this top piece. It's kind of like this. So I would honestly just need to make a rectangle. That's kind of long so that I can drape it over the sides. And then the sides would need to be kind of like, it's like long on the bottom. And then it comes up and then it like curves like this. So I can make it a little longer. And then I need to make two of these the exact same size. And then that's the front and the sides. And then the back is just another rectangle, really. So can I just like cut these out like this? Where's my tools? 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 I have to have my tools. And I'm keeping the clay nice and thick like this. So that it's workable and it holds shape. All right. And now we're going to take this and just put it like that. I'll make another one exactly that same size. All right. Love to see it. That's our sides. Oh, there's the freaking hole in the board right there. Hold on. All right. That's the back. All right. Oh, I'm even going to take off a little bit. Oh, that's just scrap from this. I was like, that's not one of the sides, is it? So, okay. This I can cut off like right here. This, I just want to make sure that these edges match. All right. Those edges match. Cool. Now, we've got this guy. I'm trying to like see if there's little prongs in the back. I mean, I think there are. I think there are. All right, so let me see. Cutting this out. All right. Check that out. What do you think of that shit? And these are our shapes. Oh, I saw a figure out of the corner of my eye. Jesus Christ. My hair getting in my face. That's what it is. Slap it down. All right. So we're going to build out. So we're going to start with our back. We've got our back here. Everybody's got a back, right? So does our phone. I'm going to scrunch it in for some structural integrity. And then I'm going to can I take one of these? I remember that these, no, they have like dried polymer clay on them. Eesh. All right, adding to the shopping list for myself is a rolling pin of sorts. All right, we've got our back in place. So then I'm going to take our sides and let's smooth them out a little bit. Let me put them side by side. We'll smooth them out. All right. Love it. Love it. They're eating. Let's flatten this out right here. And then I'm going to flatten these out. Just something flat. All right. I goofed this part a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just push that back in. All right. We've got our sides. And mine needs to be scrunched down a little bit more. Ow. Hanko, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's screwing around back here. I don't know what he's doing. Come here. You want to come lay down? Here. Come on. Come sit with Mama. You little stinker. Ow. Hold on. Here, baby. Come on. Come on. Lay down. All right. We got our wall. Pinch that off there. Reshape this other one so it matches. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. There's like holes in my clay, so I'm going to just fill them in with more clay. All right, we've got our walls. We've got our backing. So I'm going to line my wall up here with the backing. And then I'm going to kind of mark where it is. I'm going to take my pokey tool. And we're going to scratch this part up. We're going to scratch this part up. We're going to take some water. Let's put some on one side of it. Just adhere that to the one side. I'm going to pick this up, move it so that it's upright. This is the way we want it to go. Get the wall right there. And honestly, let me take a pinch of clay here and just kind of wet it. And use this as kind of like on the inside, just give it some more structure. All right. Nice. Alright, so we got that. Let's get the other wall on there real quick. All right. There we go. right. This is good. This is good. We've got a good start to it. All right. I didn't scratch and select this. Do this part. Scratch this up. Scratch this up. Boom. And we're gonna put some water on that bad boy. Just squeeze it together. All right. Here we go. And some more wet clay kind of in the hinge here. And some extra support. All right. All right. We got something going right there. This fan is freaking out. Is it dying? I don't know. Aren't we all? All right. All right. Check that shit out. We've got walls. Kind of don't want to fuck with these very much anymore. I want them to kind of stay as they are. So I think it's time we try to use my fun little tool. And I'm not talking about my dog. I want to see if this heat gun I'm pounding out our topper piece because it needs to be wider. All right. Who's your daddy? Anyway, my fun little tool. My dog. All right. Let me move that out of the way. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Oh God. All right. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Ow, 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 ow. Am I dying? Is this it? God damn. Okay, let's see. Let me wash off my hands a little. Keep that moist. All right. So I want this to maintain its shape right now, the way that it is. So I'm going to... Oh, my foot fell asleep and now it hurts. Let me go this. Fuck. Alright. So I want my walls here to maintain their shape as much as possible while I'm conducting the top part of it. So we're gonna test this out. Move that fan out of the way. In fact, I'm gonna get that thing out of here. All right. Take this. Plug it in back here. This got a little screen on it. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's nice and hot. That's kind of helping. I'm kind of mainly focused on like the joints of it and the corners. Oh, okay. Hang on, that might be working. Hell yeah. I think this is working. Hi. We're gonna sit here for a second. I need to make, maybe this will be, or maybe I can add more to the sides. We'll see. What up? Huh? She's gonna eat it. I think it's holding shape pretty well. Oh yeah. That's helping. Huh? Yeah, I can. Turn the heat up. Crank it up in here. Oh my god, it's hot. No. No. I had to make sure it wasn't warm to the touch. Just dry up the wet spots that are on the table. Alright, I think if I... And this is it going into cooldown mode. So when you turn the power off, it cools itself down a little bit. Just kind of blows air out of it for a few seconds. Still hot air, so might as well just blow it on this. Hi, how are you? Oh, that's pretty solid. Do you see that? Wow! Okay. Alright, we're gonna let that cool off, I guess. That's gonna be sitting there blowing air for a minute. It's just warm right now. It's not really hot anymore. Alright. We got this. We've got our base. So now let's take this. That's how I'm gonna... That's how I'll flatten this out. Just... Boom! Can we get 5 big booms for that? Alright. There we go. It has stopped cooling down. Wet my hand a little bit. Oh no! It's okay. Alright. We'll pick this up. That covers it pretty much. Alright. Kind of want to stretch it a little bit outwards without breaking it. Okay. There we go. Move that down here. Where's my stabbing this? All right. Around it. All right. All right. We're just going to stab it a bunch of times with this thing. All right. All right. Do the same thing, just kind of scratch up the outside edge of this. Really gonna go at it right here. We're all the way along the edge. All right. Oh, I need this side too. Hold on. Pinko, why are you whining? You can come in here and get cozy, you know. Come on, lay down. Just getting some water. All right. All right. Boom. Then we're going to take this. Shove that in there. It's kind of collapsing. But let's flip it. Cut it off down there at the bottom. All right. Hold on. There we go. Oh God. Oh Jesus. All right, hold on. Everything's fine. There we go. All right. All right. Hold on. I gotta hit it with the heat gun again, but let me fill in the cracks here. Just gonna take some wet clay and shove it into the corners. All right. All right. I think I need to strengthen up this part of it, really. Ow, I just dug my finger into it. That's fine. Okay, so that didn't really work very well. No matter, we can fix this. I think it's just that this part that I put on is too thin, so we're gonna just make another slab. Oh god. That may have been a mistake. We'll see, we'll see. Alright. Peeling this stuff off. You know what? I'm gonna... that stuff in there. Alright. 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 Can I get the excess clay off my fingers? Okay. I'm gonna move this over while I work on a new slab. You know what? Let's reinforce our walls a little bit. Taking another big hunk of clay. And I'm going to pound it out. I'm going to cut some more shapes and add them onto our existing shapes. Sit down. Alright. Whoops. Alright. It's like tenderizing a steak. Nailed it. Panko, come here. I'm freaking him out. Beating the shit out of myself. So that I can add to the back. And then this I'll add to one of the walls. go. There we go. I just gotta get it even. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Bring our walls over here. All right. So if we can do this, we can just fuse these together. Alright, we're gonna move this all around. Alright, just kind of shred this up. Alright, and then we'll make this side also. Okay, and we're just gonna shove these together. Shove them together and then smooth out the sides. Scratch the shit out of that. Ow. Dang it. Alright. 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 We've got our thickened walls. Let me do our thickened back here. Alright. Scratching the shit out of it. Anything with the back of this. Alright. Oh. The fuck is that? Oh, that's just dried up clay. Let's go into the clay blob. There we go. Alright. this in there. All right. It's like a fucking big old hole right here. I gotta fill it with clay. All right. Boom. All right. There we go. Look at that. A little bit more stable now. Oh, shit. I gotta get in there. I gotta strengthen my cornice. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now I need just a big slab of clay. Let me wet this. Get it a little moist. Mix that in. Oh god. Oh geez. Please don't splash water everywhere. All right. Alright. Spread the clay out. There we go. Ah. Move this out. Alright, let's pull this up right here. And then I'll just make this like a square by folding in the edges. Okay. Folding this in, folding this in. There's a fucking fruit fly flying around down here. It's gonna get folded into some clay if it's not careful. I almost just smushed it into here. Alright, I think this is nice and thick. Alright. Okay. Scratch around the outside rim here. This is a thicker slab of clay, so it should go down easier. Let's see. If you don't make the sound effects, it doesn't work. Alright. Just scratching around the edge here. I think this might work a lot better. Okay. think. And then I'll just fold it down. Let's see. I'll take some of this edging off. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh no. All right. I just got to clean up the edges. All right. Because now that I flipped it over, I can see where I put the two walls together. So we're gonna even that out. I'm gonna take this corner off. Get it down. All right. All right. All right, there we go. So then, just add a little bit. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay, so now I wonder if I were to keep it like this for right now. And I ran the... Let me wash my hands. All right. Boom. So let's pop this bad boy out. This is cool to the touch. All right, I'm gonna use one of these thingies for it. It's like a, so that it just goes down. So let's see how this works. Hi, how are you? Come here. All right, let's see. Let's turn this bad boy on. You can turn the fan up. So I want... So let's try this. The problem is, oops, I should have just wiped that on my shirt. The problem is that this right here is too moist, too malleable. So when it's flipped upside down, it just capes right in. So I'm going to dry that part of it and see if that helps maintain some shape. I'm just blowing my stuff, that's all. I'm maxing it out. That should work, right? If I just kind of do like a back and forth. Let's see if that helps. Okay. You know what? I think that worked. Hold on. All right. I'm trying to like lightly fold this under. Still kind of caving in a little bit, so like I'm not a huge fan of that. All right. All right. All right. Alright, let me add a little bit more clay here. I'm gonna make like a... This song sounds like the second half of an MF Doom song. This one? Yeah, kind of. Alright, we have this. Alright. Alright, we're going to shape out our inner walls. I'm going to add a little bit more of this. Alright. Alright. God damn it. Okay. This is kind of helping. Oh, this is helping. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to blast this. Hold on. Let me reinforce my walls over here a little bit. this in a little bit then, because this one is also kind of coming in on this side. I'm going to try to match it on this side. I've got this tape measure underneath holding it up so that it doesn't cave in. Alright. Pick up my loose pieces of clay, just moisten this a little bit so it doesn't dry out under the heat gun. Spray it. Let's straighten it out. Okay, I think back there. All right. Rinse off my hands. On my nails. All right. All right. Take out our heat gun. I'm gonna blast it right here so that it keeps its shape. Hi, how are you? And then once I get this general shape taken care of, I think what I'll do is I'll add on the little because let me see this. Yeah, I wonder if it's a little too... We'll see. So actually, what I might do here, hang on. Let that sit in cool down mode for a second. Let me take a paper towel, dip it in a little bit of water, and just take this and use it to smooth out my piece right here. Just really smooth everything out. Get that out of the back, on the sides. This spot right here, kind of indent a little bit. Just because that's where we're going to set our phone. This is going to be where the nose is. And then we can do this. Right here, and right here, and right here. Okay. I'm gonna grab another little blob of clay down here. Just a little. There goes the heat gun. Alright. Shaving off the bottom and the edge here. Alright, alright. I'm gonna make a ball. And then I'm gonna make like a cylinder out of it. We're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Ball. Make like a cylinder. And then in fact, I'm gonna squeeze these to be flat. Okay. So this side is already pretty scratched out. So then let me just take this side. In fact, I'm going to double it up. Double thick. Hold on, I gotta make these a little thicker. So we're gonna take half of this. Maybe not this much. Maybe this much. Gonna make that sort of shape. Same kind of shape. Alright. And we're gonna make these flat on the bottom. Scratch this up. Scratch this up. Add some water. All right. Just dipping that in water at this point. Hey, that worked pretty well. Take a little bit of this, put it around the edges. Make it like clay welding almost. Alright. Alright. Check this shit out. It's kind of thick. Alright. Pinko Hush. Alright. Scratch this bad boy up. Alright. Do another one of those. I just squish it. I just gotta mix it together. With some water. Okay. Now let me take this. That's better. Alright. All right. Here we go. We've got kind of our phone base. All right, now we've got we'll see. I wonder if I could manipulate it a little bit. I could move these to the side. Okay. Alright, what about here? We would need to be closer together. Alright. Alright. Okay. Huh? Alright. Moving it around. We're maneuvering things. Alright. Here we go. Okay. There we go. And then now we just take this little guy, maybe even smaller than that. I just gotta get my hands moist again, they're too dry. Alright. Damn it. Okay. Let me make a little ball. Round out the outsides. Round the outsides. Round the outsides. Okay, we've got our little ball. We'll flatten one end of it there. I'm gonna roll it out so that it's round again. Hold on. Alright. Flatten one side of it. Boom. Scratch this bit up. Scratch this up. I'm just gonna dip that in the water. We're just gonna screw that on there until it decides to stick. Pinko. You're whining. He says, it's past my bedtime. I'm an old man. Boom. All right. Just straightening things out now. All right, this is pretty much Just alright, and this in here. Alright. Picking this up, moving it around so that I can look at the back. Alright, I mean, it fits. Alright, I think what I'm going to do blast it a little bit. Oops. I'm just going to blast it with hot air for a little while. Oh. And then I think after this, I'm going to finish up for the night, I think. You know, I didn't necessarily make it a box, but this could just be the top part of it. I could make like a smaller bottom part that could hold things. I'll just actually do measurements and stuff next time so that I can match it up to this thing. I have a sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. Hold on. Oh my god. That's 3. Uh-oh, I scratched the side of it with this thing. I just scratched it. Huh? Oh yeah. Alright. It's pretty solid. Where it's at. Okay. Boom. We've got our phone base there, and it actually fits the receiver that we made. I'll have to fix it a little bit because it is breaking, and then I want to redo this, so I'll figure out a better way to finagle that. This thing is still on cooldown mode. Oi! Alrighty. Hold on. So I think we are good. So this is what we have so far. I can lift it. It's a little shallow. So maybe I will make a bottom part of it. We'll see. For now, I'm going to let this dry so that it can hold its shape. And then I'll maybe see about like just wetting this or something, putting it in water so that it gets moist again, and then we'll rework it. And then I gotta figure out how glazing works. Yeah, I haven't really looked into glazing very much, so that's gonna be my next thing. All right, I think we're at a good stopping point. We made some good progress today. We're getting some good. I don't want to crush it. We're getting some good progress done on our phone. So we'll see if I work on this again next time. I may leave it sit for a little bit until I can figure out about a bottom piece. I have some other fun projects and stuff I want to start too, so we'll see. I will see you in 2 weeks. Be good. Be gay. Do crime. Hang on. See ya.